The only kind of pencil work I'm going to do is put a little string like that across there so I know roughly where I'm working. And I'm going to draw some kind of Christmas fairy light things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around like that, wiggle, 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 and come around the other side, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So this is kind of like the, I put a little curve in there like that, and another one sort of coming in like that. So this is the kind of the metal part of the bulb. And then we want to get this kind of shape like that, and then we want to make it nice and round at the bottom. And you might want to put some extra little bits like that in, and then here we want a bit at the top there like that, and then we can put a little bit of shininess, and then I'm just going to put these little, they're just slightly more than a dot around the side, just to give it that kind of extra shape and shadow. And then I'm going to put some little ping 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 lines all the way around, and then we need to do a whole string of them. Now this one here I'm going to do at a slightly different angle, and I'm getting a bit kind of loose with my wiggle wiggles there as well, aren't I? But never mind. So this one's going to be more of an angle because that's how fairy lights go. They're all sort of pointing in different directions. Okay, so now we have a string of fairy lights, and what we need to do is to join them up with a wire. And if you've ever done fairy lights, you know they always get tangled. So come around up in a loop, and we're going to come around like that, and then follow on the other side. And then we can put a little bit of kind of shadow in there as well, just to kind of take it back and bring the front bit forward. And here we can just have this a bit more wiggly, and just keep it all nice and even. And here again we could maybe have a, oh, let's do it the other way around. There we are. Look, follow it around like that. It just makes it look more interesting. And then that can come off like that. And then here again we can do like that. And let's put that bit of shading in there again. I forgot about that there. And then that will come all the way around to there, where it will then go. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. Never mind. How am I doing there? What's happening? Oh, I'll come around like that. Wasn't really thinking there, so that can come around in a double loop or something like that. We'll just add a bit of shadow there just to kind of hide that mistake, and then we'll bring that wiggly wiggly wiggling off the page. When you are sure the ink is dry, then you can erase any pencil lines you had in there to help you as a guide. And because I like painting in watercolour, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to colour these in with watercolour paints, but you can use crayons or coloured pencils, anything you like. And then I think these are going to be kind of metal, so I'm just going to do these little kind of flicks down the side like that, just to give it a bit of kind of grey on one side. You could use blue as well. And somebody's telling me just to add a little bit of shadow just there, just to add a bit of drama. And then this wants to be all in that kind of Christmas tree green that they use on fairy lights. And I can see somebody's going to be upset I didn't put any more shadow in there, so I'll do that in a second. There's always somebody who spots these things. You